Thank you. It really is a pleasure to be out here on the Big Island to dedicate these facilities.
Points of, yeah, all the points much better.
Wow.
You know, I have really been focused on ensuring that we can follow through with the projects that we have been talking about for a long time to improve the transportation systems here on the neighbor islands. You know, we're over at a groundbreaking at the airports, trying to improve the health and safety for the airports. This project really is about efficiency and effectiveness of the harbor. You know, we do know that the harbors are the lifelines here in the islands, especially on the neighbor islands, bringing in the vast majority of goods needed by our residents and visitors for daily life. About 80% of all goods are imported into the state, and most of that, 98% of that, arrives here through our harbors. These types of improvements to our harbor facilities will help us continue to meet the demands of the future. In our busy daily lives, it's easy to overlook airports and harbors and highways, all of the transportation systems that are the engines that keep our state economy moving. Their combined efficiency impacts each and every resident in our islands in terms of cost of living and quality of life. And these kinds of investments are smart investments in our future that will pay off for many, many years to come. You know, I'm excited especially about this project because of the energy improvements that help reduce the state government's carbon footprint in the long term. And this truly is a priority for all of state government as we move along.
It comes as a much needed time as demand for containerized cargo continues to grow at all ports throughout our state. The new container yard provides additional staging and storage areas for containers, container chassis, and containers on chassis awaiting transport. And most importantly, it increases our operational acreage here by 12%, allowing us to keep up with the needs of our growing communities on this side of the island. The additional capacity also helps to improve the Big Island's resiliency during natural disasters by providing additional cargo handling and storage space in concert with our facilities at Hilo Harbor. Consistent deliveries of bulk cargo and needed supplies help to ensure that our communities can bounce back and recover quickly when the need arises. Our improvements here also emphasize DOT's push towards sustainable transportation and renewable energy. New energy-efficient LED overhead lights were installed that illuminate the newly paved 3.1-acre container yard. And both the new Hawaii District Office and Comfort Station are equipped with photovoltaic panels to help reduce our energy usage and our carbon footprint. This project was the product of many people working as a team, and I want to thank everyone for their dedication.
Hawaii Harbor Users Group started in 2005, and that's because all the various users were always going after the staff. You know, Ford's people, Daryl's people, you know, Carter, you lived through a lot of that, Bert, you did too. And so we'd come after you guys and say, young brothers, we need this. Madsen would say, Madsen, we need this. So every user was coming to you with their individual projects, and we decided that that's not going to work. We need to have a single plan that everybody agrees to. And I have to say that we have been able to come forward to the administration, to the legislature, to the departments, and really come up with, here are our priorities, and here's how it's going to benefit the long-term efficiency of our state. You know, Hawaii, more than any other state in the nation, is cargo dependent by water transportation. And we're a just-in-time economy. Compared to 25 years ago when there were warehouses all around, now you don't have those things. As I was driving in from the airport this afternoon, I passed Madsen containers, Horizon containers, Young Brothers containers, containers going to all the various stores. Actually, those are late because most of the containers are already in the stores and on the shelves today or at job sites. And that's how just in time this is. If a ship doesn't come into Honolulu, doesn't get transferred to our barge or Madsen's barge and get here, then they're going to be running out of goods. In fact, all this stuff that you see over here coming off of our barge was delivered to us yesterday from the ship that came in Wednesday night. So a day and a half, and you're here on the neighbor islands. So just in time. We're going to be loading back these barges. Gary Inez is our port manager here in Kawaihae. We're going to be loading back this with return containers, but also, very importantly, as we become more of a sustainable economy and have more local agriculture, we're going to be sending back more and more locally grown agricultural products, livestock, and things that will really help make Hawaii a more sustainable economy.